The Brad and Kiara Show.
On Triple H 100.1 FM.
The next few moments, you are going to forget everything you ever learned about gravity.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's the Brad and Kiara Show. On Triple H 100.1 FM.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I wonder what it's like to be the rainmaker. I wonder what it's like to know that I made the rain. I'd store it in boxes with little yellow tags on every one, and you could come and see that when I'm done, when I'm done. I wonder what it's like to be a superhero. I wonder where I'd go if I could fly around downtown, yeah. From some other planet, I get this funky high on the yellow sun. Boy, I bet my friends are already stunned. Well, they're stunned. Straight up, what did you hope to learn about here? If I was someone else, would this all fall apart? Strange, where were you when we started this game? I wish the real world would just stop hassling me. You and me. Well, I wonder what it's like to be the head honcho. I wonder what I'd do if they all did just what I said. Well, I'd shout out an order. I think we're out of this, man, get me some. Boy, don't make me wanna change my tone. My tone. Straight up, what did you hope to learn about here? If I was someone else, would this all fall apart? Strange, where were you when we started this game? I wish the real world would just stop hassling me. Please don't change, please don't break. Well, the only thing that seems to work at all is you. Please don't change at all for me.
If you're a fan of his music, well, he's going solo and landing in Australia later this year. That's something you could check out. Matchbox 20, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about the lead singer Rob Thomas as we kick things off yet again from the land down under. It's Ayu Bowen from Sydney as we welcome you to another edition of the Brad and Kiara Show.
So great to have you with us this weekend. We hope you've had a fantastic one so far. Thankfully for us, the sun is out. We have been able to enjoy a bit of warm weather, or at least some sunny weather, after a week of rain since we landed in Sydney. So things have turned around slightly, which is great. We've got a great show packed for you this weekend as well. So keep it tuned in. We will entertain you this weekend.
Unprecedented rain,
Yes.
in particular in Sydney. I mean, it's been raining cats and dogs and kangaroos, for that matter. Unbelievable. As a result, I missed my cricket practices,
Yes.
which have started. The season is around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. I did go shopping for a few, cricket guards here and there while in Colombo. So now I'm a little excited to see, what I can pull out from my bag. So
Yes.
fingers crossed as we hope for sunshine and, of course, a good season, which is to begin in the coming months. So many things that we need to talk about. Coming up on the show, we're going to analyze our Sri Lankan, Malaysian, and a kind of Singaporean holiday. As, of course, we get deep into some of those highlights that were spectacular. So get ready for that. We also got highlights coming up as we get ready to welcome the Pearl Protectors. Since, of course, we were talking about nurdles, the number of people who've connected with us wanting updates around
Yes.
these nurdles has been amazing. And what's kind of interesting here is that a lot of people aren't yet much aware of what nurdles are.
Or what it looks like, yes.
Exactly. So what I've done is I've caught up with Mudita and Lakshani, and they're going to be on the show. Lakshani in particular, who's going to help us out with the details you need to know connecting what nurdles are, as well as what you can do. Stick around for that as we connect you with the fabulous Pearl Protectors.
Plus 6147 9191 883 is our WhatsApp global line. Thank you so much for everyone who's reached out during the week, and we always welcome your feedback.
Ladies and gentlemen, no icing on the cake. Let's get down to business. The feel goods, as always, from Sydney to Colombo and all across the world. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
We're paper planes in the sky, drifting where the wind blows. Yeah, gravity held me tight, but with you I can let go. I know, when I'm hollow, you take it all away and fill the empty spaces. Don't know about tomorrow, but I know that today I feel a little bit lighter when the world's heavy as stone, and the colors shine a bit brighter when I'm with you. Wherever we go, the goal ain't so cold as long as you're close to thought you should know. I feel a little bit lighter when I'm with you. The tide can pull us away, don't matter where we are, 'cause when you're inches away, heaven's never that far. I know, when I'm hollow, you take it all away and fill the empty spaces. Don't know about tomorrow, but I know that today I feel a little bit lighter when the world's heavy as stone, and the colors shine a bit brighter when I'm with you. Wherever we go, the goal ain't so cold as long as you're close to thought you should know. I feel a little bit lighter when I'm with you.
Talk about the feel goods, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Brad and Kiara Show. Now, right after a holiday, took the kids on a little drive after going to our usual Tosa Kade for our Sunday morning breakfast.
Yep.
Or was it lunch? Can't even remember. But either way, on our way back, I realized it's time for me to top up the gas. So pulled over at the filling station. Unlike in Sri Lanka, you need to get off the vehicle. You
Yeah.
need to take the the pump, and then
Yeah. It's a
ensure-
DIY type of thing.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
did just that. Took the pump, got to the fuel cap, and I'm trying to open it. The thing is not opening.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh dear Lord. So now this one doesn't have a keyhole or anything. You just need to press it and it opens. Now this is not opening. I'm like, oh my goodness, after 1 month, maybe something has gone in and it's got stuck. This is embarrassing. Now I tried all kinds of things and I took the key and tried to pull
Pry it open? Oh no.
So then I called my son, who normally knows everything, and said, okay, something's going on. Bring the menu. Look at it later. Get in there. So he brings the book now. Other people are like, what the hell, man? What is wrong in this film?
There's a long line behind
it's
you.
It's not a new car. I've just forgotten after 1 month. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out, even he can't get it. So I'm like, oh goodness. And then each time you go near the car, it says, what key is away from the vehicle. After about 5 minutes, it struck. Like, good Lord, I have not turned off the engine. Can you believe it? I just slipped my mind. And, it's one of these vehicles. Now, before you start judging me, these are these vehicles where you don't really put the key inside. It's just this button start, and it's a button off. Yeah. So, of course, after almost 1.5 months, 1 month, I had completely forgotten this system. So, but thank goodness common sense prevailed, or memory came back, whichever it is. We did not break the full cap. We managed to open it after switching off the engine, and then got up gas and left before anybody noticed what was happening. But this was kind of crazy. I was just thinking about it. How could I have forgotten that?
I think it's like an orientation thing as well, because after, we are creatures of habit, and sometimes when you don't do something for a while, it really just changes things around. I remember when I had to go in to work the first week after we got back.
Forgetting the passwords, that's a
No,
normal
I'm
thing.
not talking about the passwords. I couldn't figure out which exit point to take from the station, because there are
then, of course, God knows where you
what
went.
was it again?
Which building did you go? You went to the correct building.
Went to the right place.
Worried.
But yeah, I'm like, where is that exit again? And I'm walking around the station trying to figure it out.
Well, we are, I like to say human, but I think after what Kiara said, now
It's
I'll
old
have my
age.
doubts. Ladies and
age.
gentlemen, this is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
I know he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so.
What's next?
Don't stop trying. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
My name is Duke Ramachandran, and I'm part of the Sri Lanka Association. And great to be on the Brad and Kiara Show. The Winter Ball is one of the top events in the calendar, in the Sydney calendar. And I do know that people from interstate travel as well. So there's a proud presentation from the Sri Lanka Association of New South Wales, the Winter Ball, happening on the 9th of August at Epping Club. That's on the 9th of August with a band from Melbourne called Majesty. So it's the next blast of Sydney, something to look forward to. That's 9th of August. If you haven't got your ticket, please do get your ticket now. My name is Duke Ramachandran, and I'm part of the Sri Lanka Association. And great to be on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Sri Lankan events in Australia. You're with Brad and Kiara from Sydney, Australia.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey, good morning to you. I'm Shani. And I'm Sashenka. We host Kids Power Play today at 1 o'clock, right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to the Brad and Kiara Show, the best way to start your weekend.
Good morning, everybody.
And what a beautiful morning it is.
Let's get started, shall we?
Hey, good day, guys. I'm Rebecca from Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre. And you are listening to the Brad and Kiara Show. I've been in the industry for around 20 years as a coach, instructor and supervisor of children's lessons and swim safety. And I would love to share my experience with you. Teach your children the pool rules, how to follow them, even if others don't. If at the pool, teach your children that if there are any problems or questions, to find the lifeguards in the yellow shirts. Never leave your children at the pool alone, even if they are swimming in lessons. You never know what might happen. We are not a babysitting service. For more tips about being water safe, keep listening. I'm Rebecca from Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre, and you are listening to Triple H 100.1 FM, the Brad and Kiara Show.
Thinking about your next holiday? We got a great suggestion. Sri Lanka. Why should you pick Sri Lanka as your next holiday destination?
Sri Lanka basically provides a lot of diversity, from the oceans to the hill country to central Sri Lanka, where you are able to go and visit some of the ruins of Sri Lanka and also learn about the ancient kings. So there is a lot of culture in Sri Lanka as well that you would be able to experience while you're in Sri Lanka. And it is quite an affordable destination, right? The service is absolutely outstanding in terms of most Sri Lankan people provide this service with a smile and are very hospitable. So Sri Lankans are known to be extremely hospitable. And if you're looking to get great value for the investment you're making in terms of gaining a holiday, particularly post-COVID, I would say that Sri Lanka should top your list at any time. Hi guys, my name's Sanani Gunasekara. I'm from Kellyville in New South Wales, Australia. And you are listening to Triple H 100.1 FM, the Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering.
Hi guys, this is Claire. I'm from Hornsby's SES unit, and you are listening to Triple H, the Brad and Kiara Show. Volunteering is a really good way to give back to your community. You can you get taught a whole bunch of amazing new things. You get to be engaging with the members of the community. You know, the good stuff's done when you're out there in the rain, sorting out people's houses that are leaking or chopping trees back off homes or out of driveways or off the roads. You know that you're helping people, and it's very rewarding to be able to give back to the community. Hi guys, this is Claire. I'm from Hornsby's SES unit, and you are listening to Triple H, the Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
You're with Brad and Kiara from Sydney, Australia.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara Show.
A town situated in the western coast of Sri Lanka, about 33 kilometers south of Colombo. Historical places along this area would be the ancient Catholic Church and the Daudavatta Purana Mahavihara. But also, the origin of the name, according to folklore, there were many indigenous doctors in this area. That name has kind of trickled down to Vedaduva. Ayubowan, my name is Baset Yastri. I'm the guest services and reservations manager at the Blue Water Hotel Waduva on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey guys, this is DJ Mass, and you are listening to Brad and Kiara. Good morning, Sri Lanka. Good morning, Sydney. You are on the Brad and Kiara Show, and my name's DJ Mass.
Backtrack. 1999.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Hold on to what you try to be. Your individuality. When the world is on your shoulders, just smile and let it go. If people try to put you down, just walk on by, don't turn around. You only have to answer to yourself. Don't you know it's true what they say? That life, it ain't easy, but your time's coming around. So don't you stop trying. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see back to you. Bring it all back now. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love.
Shake your body. And let me see you
When the world seems to get
Let me
too
shake
tough,
your
bring it all back to you.
Bring it all back now.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
Bring it all back now.
Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough.
1999, that's the time this one came out. One of those happy, lucky go songs, if you know what I mean. We got the kind of tunes you want over the weekend. This is the Brad and Kiara Show. This weekend, ladies and gentlemen, there's another big Sri Lankan event that is to happen. The Sri Lanka Association of NSW will be putting together their winter ball on Saturday, the 9th of August, to happen at the Epping Club. And this should be big. A lot of people excited about this event. If we have a capacity, we just might be able to cover this event as well. But being winter, sometimes it is very cold in the night. And when it starts to rain as well, it becomes a problem, a jarabariak. So sometimes when that situation occurs, we tend to take a break and stay indoors.
I have to say, that wasn't the case last weekend. It was raining buckets and it was so cold, but people somehow made it to the event that we attended last weekend, and it was a great
lot
success.
of reasons for that, you see. I was with the mic, for one thing.
They had to see you.
Yes,
Your fan club.
indeed. After 1 month, I think Sydney missed us. But more than that, it was a fantastic band that played. Tech Tones, group of guys who work in the tech area, decided to, do something when they had some free time. They put together a band, and they call themselves the Tech Tones. Hirun is, of course, the lead singer or the leader of the band, and he's got some absolutely brilliant, talented individuals. If you're in Sydney and looking for a good gig, Tech Tones, I'm telling you, they're good.
This is not sponsored, by the way. We're just talking about it because they were so good. Yeah.
Appreciating the talent and, of course, promoting what is good and what should be. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come on the show, we'll talk about an experience we had while, of course, looking for cricket gear in Colombo. That's right, with the cricket season about to begin here. I did, shop around and wanted to look for some good, different cricket guards to protect my valuable agger. So, of course, we had to go to a lot of places. We've got some interesting updates around them. We'll talk about that next on the show. But right now, let's move back into more music. If you just tuned in, this is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet I kiss so? Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. Does that mean espresso? Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. Does that mean espresso? I can't relate to desperation. My own vacation. And I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling.
me, it's that walk that she's got going in the music video that makes the song even better. You know, it's that such a relaxed vibe of enjoying herself and that glow, the way they produced it. I think that's what you need these days. Not just something that sounds good, but of course a visual that goes even better than the song, which gets people hooked onto it. Talk about, of course, the lady herself right here on the Brad and Kiara show, Sabrina Carpenter. Espresso, the kind of music you want will always play right here.
Now, if somebody asks who shopped the most when we went to Sri Lanka, I think you will be number one.
Yeah, not that I shopped a lot, but I did shop more than you.
Yes, that's what I mean. And I know that you wanted to buy a lot of cricket stuff. Well, some cricket stuff, and you ended up, I think, going to maybe 3 or 4 stores.
Yes, of course, with the cricket season coming up and these fast, bouncy, crazy Australian bowlers bowling at me, these yorkers and bouncers and everything. I had to cover my arm, my chest, my
everywhere.
Most important areas and everywhere, you see, as a matter of fact. It is all about protection. Exactly. So we had to, explore the cricket stores in Colombo. And as a result, on the last day, we were lucky enough because we couldn't get a tuk-tuk from wherever we last stopped.
Yes.
While walking and trying to get a tuk, we suddenly stumbled upon another cricket shop. And I was like, wow, Kerala. With just a couple of hours to go. So we walked into the shop. I was in my usual, what do you call those outfits? Sports outfits. And I think,
very casual,
I think what happened was the guy in the shop probably got a bit excited. I think recognized me. He was like, maybe national cricket.
I doubt someone who owns or runs a cricket shop won't be able to recognize.
Well, it is the looks. Okay, this has happened at so many locations, including Sydney.
Those are not related to sporting people.
Of course it is. I was standing next to Mahela the last time it happened. So, now, anyway, point being, they then decided to serve refreshments in a normal shop in Colombo, just because I was looking at, these guards.
We assume that is the case.
So, Kiara was under the impression that it's because she came to the shop that we got all the special attention.
No, I don't mean specifically me. I think what happens is that, obviously the shop people realize that the longer people stay in that shop, the more chances of you purchasing more things, right? And if you
that's not always the case.
No, I mean, you get to see things that you don't normally look for. Like, you might walk in wanting to buy one thing, but then if you stay there for a little bit longer, you might go, Ara mukadda, me mukadda, what is
Story
this,
of our lives,
right? So I think what they're doing is, obviously the males are more the people who come to buy something, and they might be accompanied by a female, be it a partner, a mom, or a sister. So if they keep the females hydrated and happy, then there's more chance of them
hydrated and happy. I will remember that. Okay. Right, before this leads into anything else, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Brad and Kiara show.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara show.
Salam Sajatra. That's just something like Namaste or Vanakkam, Ayubovan. Yeah, something like Ayubovan, yeah. Okay, you are right in the city center of Kuala Lumpur and in this place called Bukit Bintang. So it's basically a tourist hub. So this is where the world comes to you over here. Hi guys, my name is Kubain. I was born and bred in Malaysia, right smack in the city of Kuala Lumpur on the Brad and Kiara show. And we operate a small F&B outlet in Bukit Bintang, which is not far from the city center.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara show.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm Jitendra from the Odyssey, right here on the Brad and Kiara show.
Giants of the silence speak to me. The words can be the same.
Hi, I'm Jitendra, the artist behind the Odyssey, on the Brad and Kiara show.
The Environmentalist, organizations and individuals that protect, defend, and conserve the natural beauty of Mother Sri Lanka. The Environmentalist, because we care. Only on the Brad and Kiara show.
Good morning.
You are tuning into
the Brad and Kiara show.
We
are the Pearl Protectors. Say no to plastic bags. Say no to plastic bottles.
And don't use plastic cutlery.
Say no to plastic straws.
Say no to plastic cups.
The commitment to a cleaner, greener future where every action ripples through our oceans and communities.
The Environmentalist, organizations and individuals that protect, defend, and conserve the natural beauty of Mother Sri Lanka. The Environmentalist, because we care. Only on the Brad and Kiara show.
The sound of Sri Lanka. This is the Brad and Kiara show.
Hi, I'm Shahara, and you're about to hear my new track, Night and Day. The song is all about having a strong foundation based on friendship and disregarding notions of a stereotypical relationship that conforms to societal norms, if that makes sense. So turn it up, let it sink in, and enjoy Night and Day.
Disconnect the audio from my heart. I don't wanna hurt anymore. I just wanna relive the start. Caught up in pain since we're further than what we didn't know each other. Is it over? How did life get so dark? And what put out the spark? I'm calling on waves to heal me, hold me. I'm not trying to forget what you showed me. 'Cause we don't need love to feel this vibe, yeah. You and I are all we need for a little while. 'Cause life has been crazy, but you and I, we got lots to do, so we try. But in between the night and the day, can I still hug and make you stay for a little while? 'Cause I'm waiting on your kiss and your smile. And just like that yesterday is gone away, and it's all in the past. I remember how my heart beats so fast, like a remedy. You were nothing but a breath of fresh air, and sure you gave me a scare. You told me life was unfair to you. I know it keeps getting crazy, and I don't wanna call you baby, 'cause I've been noticing lately when I really meant for love. How did life get so dark? And what put out the spark? I'm calling on waves to heal me, hold me. I'm not trying to forget what you showed me. No, we don't need love to feel this way, yeah. You and I are all we need for a little while. 'Cause life has been crazy, but you and I, we got lots to do, so we try. And in between the night and the day, can I steal a hug and make you stay for a little while? 'Cause I'm waiting on your kiss and your smile. Waiting on your kiss, your smile. Waiting on your kiss and your smile.
Hi, I'm Shahara. I'm a singer-songwriter and extreme metal vocalist from Sri Lanka. Check out my debut album, Fountain of Memory, which is an 8-track album and is Sri Lanka's first metal album by a female. Turn it up. Enjoy.
Get a load of this.
Join the Brad and Kiara global community on WhatsApp +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Kiara, what's next?
I will follow you way down wherever you may go.
What's next?
Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
You know how there are instances where you need a favor from someone, but you need to give them instructions to help you, but they don't really understand what you're saying, so you get frustrated, but you can't really say anything because they're helping you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was on
Where are we heading with this? Oh, dear God.
I was on the train, a couple of days ago, heading my way back home from work.
Okay.
And there was a gentleman in the carriage that I was in, and it sounded like he had taken either the wrong train or the wrong line, and he was going to get off of a stop that he doesn't usually get down at.
Okay.
And he was trying to explain to somebody on the phone where he was going to be so that this person could pick him up, right? So he was trying to explain to this person where this location was, but unfortunately it seemed like this person just could not understand how to get there. Right? So in this train carriage with people who are after work, everyone could obviously hear him. His tone was getting louder and you could hear the frustration in his voice where he was trying to explain to this person, the location to pick him up, and people were starting to laugh because he was just losing his patience, and then somebody
listening to other people's conversations is not really a good thing.
It's not eavesdropping. It's where you can hear because someone is so loud that they're getting annoyed by the conversation that they have to have with the other person.
So did you do the right Sri Lankan thing to do? Uncle, pass the phone, uncle. I can explain. You see, I know exactly how to do this.
I don't know the location that he's getting down and to explain it to somebody else.
After you listen to that repetition of, after a while, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
But somebody tapped him on the shoulder and said, I've been there too, just to break the ice because everybody else was cracking up laughing. But it happens, right? Like sometimes you just need someone to help you, but the help is not really helpful if you have to go out of your way to explain something, but you still have to just bear with it.
Interesting. I mean, two sides to every story, but yeah, I do get your point. At the end of the day, people do want to help a lot of people, but if you don't go in that pattern, in that order, it kind of messes the entire path, which is not going to help anybody. But yep, these things happen. When they do, Kiara is there to catch it and talk about it. If it was you who was on that train, well, be careful. Next time, God knows what we're going to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Brad and Kiara Show. Let's continue with more great music. Coming up later on the show, we will give you a chance to listen to, Lakshani Vithanachi from the Pearl Protectors, as of course there has been a demand from our listeners wanting to know more about nurdles.
Remember the first time you heard this? Relive the 90s on the Brad and Kiara Show. Backtrack. 1999.
You tell me you're in love with me, like you can't take your pretty eyes away from me. It's not that I don't wanna stay, but every time you come too close, I move away. I wanna believe in everything that you say, 'cause it sounds so good. But if you really want me, move slow. There's things about me you just have to know. Sometimes I run
What a start she had to her music career. This was, I believe, song number 2 on that album that she released, which was the second smash hit globally for Britney Spears. Talk about those feel-good tunes this morning right here on the Brad and Kiara show. Earlier this week, I caught an article from Azam Azim connecting an Indian tourist and how they highlighted how clean Sri Lanka and Colombo was, which I think is a fabulous article that came out, which is exactly what I was telling you while we were in Sri Lanka. It was amazing to see the staff, the municipal council staff with their little carts by the side of the road doing that, the bit that they normally do, sweeping, cleaning, collecting, which made so many areas in Colombo spotless. It was amazing, especially the Kirulapana Junction area, which I can vouch for, was unreal. I mean, it was just, you couldn't find anything. Which was the case all across Colombo. So it's just brilliant. I think credit should be given to these amazing, staff for what they do for, the cleanliness of the city. It might be their role, but you can clearly see that they're doing it, 10 steps ahead and doing it way better than one should or could. So hats off to everybody part of the Colombo Municipal Council and the guys who are, cleaning the city. If you can, when you see them, stop and say thank you for what you do to my city for our listeners in Colombo, because clearly they have done so well, and recognizing that, rewarding that becomes the responsibility of all of us.
And I've seen a few more reels and shorts of other tourists as well who have sort of talked about the same thing, which is always nice to see, because it's always great when you go into a country and you're pleasantly surprised by how clean it is, if that was not what you expected your first impression to be. So hats off to everybody who's trying to make sure that, not just for tourists, even for the people who live in Sri Lanka, that they keep it clean, they keep everything nice, and, just have a pleasant environment all around.
Setting an example and setting high standards for everybody in all different sectors. This one's out to the cleaning staff on the streets of Colombo for making Sri Lankans proud all around the world. That's how powerful your work is, and it's recognized globally on the Brad and Kiara show from Sydney, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, time for more music, as the rest of the world would want to follow these great individuals. Follow you, Imagine Dragons.
You know I got your number all night. I'm always on your team, I got your back, alright. Taking those losses if it treats you right. I wanna put you into the spotlight. If the world would only know what you've been holding back. Heart attacks every night. Oh, you know it's not right. I will follow you way down, wherever you may go. I follow you way down to your deepest low. I'll always be around, wherever life takes you. You know I follow you. Call you up, you've been crying all night. You're only disappointed in yourself, alright. Taking those losses if it treats you right. I wanna take you into the sunlight. If the world would only know what you've been holding back. Heart attacks every night. Oh, you know it's not right. I will follow you way down, wherever you may go. I follow you way down to your deepest low. I'll always be around, wherever life takes you. You know I follow you. You know I follow you. Wherever life takes you. You know I follow you. You're not the type to give yourself enough love. Should live a life hand in a tight glove. I wish that I could fix it for you. But instead I'll be right here coming through. I will follow you way down, wherever you may go. I follow you way down to your deepest low. I'll always be around, wherever life takes you.
Excellent music indeed. Talk about Imagine Dragons on the Brad and Kiara show. Now, very soon on the show, we will be talking to the Bishopians based in Melbourne. They're going to tell us all about their upcoming 150th celebration to happen in Victoria, Australia. Stick around for all the details as we give you an opportunity to get to know the PPA, the Bishops College Past Pupils Association, right here on the Brad and Kiara show.
And also, as we were talking about a lot of travel and holidays, I found an article which I think is quite interesting because it's a topic that most people talk about when they do travel. And it's around charging international tourist fees to enter popular landmarks. So if you travel to another country and if you want to go to a place that it's, known for.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good idea for the tourists to be charged a specific amount compared to maybe the citizens of that country? So what's going to happen is from 2027,
okay,
New Zealand will also be charging foreign tourists certain amounts per person to access some of its most natural sites, which could be Mount Cook, Milford Sound, and so many others as well. Now, this is not the first country to do so. There are so many other countries that do that as well. Rome charges.
So hold on. So the locals don't pay, but foreigners
yeah. So
will
this
pay.
is like a specific tourist fee
type
got
of
thing.
Got you.
International tourist fee, let's say. So Rome charges tourists a fee to go to the Pantheon. And then I think it was last year there was a day trip fee that was charged if you go into Venice, because they had to control. There was more of a crowd control issue as well, but more countries and locations are doing this, right? So I think that brings about a question of, is this the right thing to do? Would you pay if you had to go, or would you just look at it from afar? Like, what would you do?
I think it's Trump creating all these problems and the economies are going all over the place, and now they're looking for reasons to charge people for all kinds of things. But in short, the answer to your question, I think it's kind of fair. I mean, the locals should not be paying because they pay taxes, in order to maintain certain things of, any particular country. But when you go outside, when you're coming from outside to that country to experience and explore certain things, I think it's only fair that they charge something which is where the benefit is given to the local, so that the local is recognized and, given that priority or at least a privilege of not having to pay what somebody who's not part of that area is. But yes, it is one of those topics that definitely will bring about a few debates. Also connecting, Sri Lanka's decision to pull out the visa from quite a few countries. It opens up that dialogue. So at the end of the day, my opinion on your topic is that, I think it's fair that they're charging something more from, the tourists as opposed to locals.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon to the Brad and Kiara show.
Hi everyone, my name is Shazra and I'm the president of the Bishops College PPA Victoria, Australia on the Brad and Kiara show. Stay tuned and get to know more about us here on the Brad and Kiara show soon.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara show.
Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney.
Real close to Bondi Beach, Darling Harbour, and the Sydney Tower. This is the Brad and Kiara show.
So it is that week that I reported back to work. Logging in started off with the usual password not working.
Oh, really?
But that's not because I forgot the password. It just gets locked out.
Oh, okay.
So I had to get a new one, but it wasn't too complicated. I was wondering whether they have fired me because I was on leave for such a long time. But no, survived to get back into work. So let's see how that ball rolls. But Kiara has been stealing our love cake that we brought all the way from Sri Lanka and taking it to office. And I'm like, these people don't even know what love cake is.
I was very clear when we bought these that I will buy one of the larger ones for my workplace. And I think the good news is that I think some of them have converted into love cake fans, obviously.
That is not good for us. That means you will have to continue to distribute or supply love cake, which I am not going to agree to do. Because
so what happened was, I shared the love cake with them and obviously gave them the packaging that it came in so they could see the ingredients as well.
Otherwise that'll be allergies
and
we'll end up in the police station. Goodness. Gosh.
But some of them were so interested in it. They had Googled what love cake was and when it's used and who eats it and the history. And
so your company is such a place. I mean, it has my name written somewhere on the wall.
Potential employee.
Yes. Our fellows don't have time to even breathe. Jeez. Anyway.
So yeah, they loved it, and yes, they looked up this bakery or this company that we bought it from as well. So you never know if they do any if they do any like sort of online shopping where they can purchase it, they might be customers.
For our non-Sri Lankan listeners, if you're wondering what is this love cake, this is a very Sri Lankan product.
Yes.
It's made with pumpkin preserve. They got
Semolina.
a lot of exactly, and I
eggs,
think rose.
cashew nuts, yeah.
All the works. It is just beautiful. It smells incredible, and you can't get it other than in Sri Lanka. I mean, you can. People do try to make it, but no, the real flavor comes from the Sri Lankan spices. I'm not sure if they even put spices, but either way, it is beautiful. If you go to Sri Lanka, that's one thing you need to get. And if you're going to Sri Lanka, just let us know. We will tell you from where to get it, and then we get a contract, a discount. Just kidding. But there are some, really good places where you get the best love cake in town. It is something absolutely beautiful and uniquely Sri Lankan.
Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Going on the air in 5, 4, 3, 2. Transmitting now.
The Brad and Kiara Show
on Triple H 100.1 FM.
The next few moments, you are going to forget everything you ever learned about gravity.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
3, 2, 1.
You're glowing. You color and fracture the light. You can't help but shine. And I know that you carry the world on your back, but look at you tonight. The lights, your face, your eyes, exploding like fireworks in the sky. Sapphire, touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party? I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, kiss it, daddy, body, touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party? I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, kiss it, daddy, body. Look what we found. Karma reached out into our hearts and pulled us to our feet now. You know the truth is, we could disappear anywhere as long as I got you there. When the sun dies, till the day shines. When I'm with you, there's not enough time. You are my spring flower, watching you bloom. Wow, we are surrounded, but I can only see the lights. Your face, your eyes, exploding like fireworks in the sky. Sapphire, touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party? I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, kiss it, daddy, body. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party? I could do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, kiss it, daddy, body. You're glowing. You're glowing. You color and fracture the light. Look at you tonight. Sapphire. Chumma, kiss it, daddy, body. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party? I can do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, kiss it, daddy, body. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party? I can do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, kiss it, daddy, body. Touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the party? I can do this all week. We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep.
One of those beautiful, colorful music videos shot in India, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ed Sheeran. Kind of feels like he used his mobile phone to do the entire music video. with one of those selfie sticks attached, but I'm not entirely sure whether that's the case. I don't think it is. Either way, it looks absolutely fantastic. If you just tuned in, it's Ayu Bowen from Sydney, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is the Brad and Kiara Show.
And we hope your weekend is off to a great start. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you have some fantastic things planned this weekend. We have some amazing things to talk to you about as well. And of course, great music to keep you going. So make sure you keep it tuned in to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Now, coming up on the show, we got this experience that I definitely need to talk about. So before leaving for Sri Lanka, I was, trying to get a wedding arranged, which is obviously not going to happen.
For
Yes,
you?
I was hoping that somebody I know will get married or remarried or something like that, because when you come from abroad, the visits that you have to do, it does take a lot of time. But if you have like a wedding going on, it's amazing because everybody's at one place. You have a chit chat with everybody for a couple of minutes, and then you've covered the meet and greet part, and then you got enough free time to do whatever you want. Now, just like weddings where you meet people, you get, of course, the not so joyful occasion, which is the exact opposite of that. Funerals. Knowing my luck, I was blessed with, I thought, one, but later I got to know that there was a second one. Now, I'll tell you what happened at the Borella General Cemetery. This is all thanks to my mother's added assistance, which made it extra colorful. Will tell you how it became one of those interesting situations, which I think most of us can also relate to. That's coming up, connecting, of course, Brad Stevens at the Borella Kanata during the month of July. Details soon in the show.
But right now, let's move into more great music. Here's Lady Gaga with Abracadabra.
Pay the toll to the angels, drawing circles in the clouds. Keep your mind on the distance when the devil turns around. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, amor una na. Abracadabra, orca ugaga. Abracadabra, abra una na. In a tongue she said, "Tell for love tonight." Choose the road on the west side as the dust flies. Watch it burn. Don't waste time on feeling. Use your passion. No return. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life.
You're listening to the Brad and Kiara Show. That's Lady Gaga with Abracadabra, one of my favorite songs at the moment.
So while on holiday, we wanted to do as many things as possible. And one thing that kind of landed without, of course, much planning was an unfortunate funeral. So as a result of that, right after, was it the Nurdle cleanup in Devila, we managed to somehow rush to the place we were staying at, change, and then head to the Borella Kanatha. Because it was a funeral we had to attend. So while, of course, heading there, my mother informed me that there's also a second funeral of a distant, another relations, aunts, uncles, somebody's funeral. Somebody. That had also was taking place at the same location, Borella Kanatha, but of course in a different location. And that was to happen in 1 hour after this funeral. So my mother said she's definitely going to stop by, and I, being of course the son who needs to accompany the mother, I was like, so now after the main funeral that we attended, Kiara and the kids disappeared as usual.
No, we attended another planned event that we had planned
but
for.
Of course, the funeral takes precedence over anything else. So either way, I decided to volunteer myself on behalf of the family, and I decided to accompany my mother to go for the second funeral. So once the first funeral finished, as you know, Borella Kanatha is such a huge place, we had to check, and then my mother's like, I know where number 2, section 2 is in that corner, this place. So like, all right, okay. So now we somehow got ourselves to this location, and yes, there was another gathering over there. So as we made our way towards the funeral party, or all the people gathered, I kind of realized that I couldn't spot anybody we even remotely know. And then I thought, maybe, I've not been there in the country for a while. So then my mother goes in front, and I don't really see her even having that, how, that normal
no
stuff that happens. Nothing. So then a lady turns up to me and says, we are Josephine, we are royalist. I'm like, no, I'm not a royalist. And then it was quite clear even to her that we were not.
This is the wrong person.
Yeah, it was
the wrong place.
Something like tapped on my mother, like, "Are you sure this is the correct place?" Like, yeah. And then she walks right to the coffin, right? I'm like, oh dear Lord. And then when we get there, somehow she realizes, this is clearly not the place. It was supposed to be, I think, a male, and it was a female's funeral.
No.
So now we graciously,
retreated.
We decided to pretend that nothing happened. And then we get back in, and I'm like, what happened there? It's like, it's a correct place. I don't know. It said today, let me take the obituary and double check it. So she takes the obituary, quite confident that she did not make a mistake. And she's like, number 2, Tamai. 5 o'clock, yes, correct time. Make a E in it. So that is how we ended up, of course, paying our respect to somebody we had no clue about. I'm sure that person got the prayers and blessings to go to the next place. But thanks to my mother, I ended up exploring the Borella Kanatha as well while in Sri Lanka, a section that I most certainly would not have gone to. I had, my mother checked the obituary properly.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara Show.
In the west of Malaysia, people travel here for the food actually. Teh tarik, roti canai here is mostly famous of the nasi kandar. Nasi kandar, yeah. Ayu Bowman from Penang, Malaysia. Hi, my name is Danny. I'm the duty manager of Double Tree Resort by Hilton Penang on the Brad and Kiara Show. And you must pick Penang as your next holiday destination.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey guys, I'm Niranjan Bibile on the Brad and Kiara Show. I'm Niranjan Bibile, and this is the Brad and Kiara Show from Colombo to Sydney and beyond.
You're with Brad and Kiara from Sydney, Australia.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney to all of you.
This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Thinking about your next holiday? We got a great suggestion. Sri Lanka. Why should you pick Sri Lanka as your next holiday destination?
You name it, you get it in Sri Lanka. It's a little unknown part of the Indian Ocean, small island, but let me tell you, it's loaded with just the most amazing experiences, from food to places to see, to mountains, to sunshine, to beaches, you name it, it's there. And I think a few years ago, it was one of the #1 tourist destination in the world. So maybe people are struggling. Let me tell you, right? Even if you go down, wherever you go, you see poor people struggling, right? But let me tell you, in their own little way, aren't they the most beautiful, friendly human beings who will attempt to speak in English to you and give you a Tambili or whatever they want you to experience their way of life? You don't get that in other parts of the world. They don't even want to, talk to you. You have to go and speak to them. These people will come and speak to you. The most friendly people you could ever meet. Proud to be Sri Lankan, let me tell you that. I always say, whenever people ask me about charities and stuff like that, I always say, Australia might be my home now, but my story started in Sri Lanka. I'm Tanya Jayasinghe from Bella Vista, New South Wales. You are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Good morning, everybody!
And what a beautiful morning it is.
Let's get started, shall we?
Hey, good day, guys. I'm Rebecca from Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre. And you are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show. I've been in the industry for around 20 years as a coach, instructor and supervisor of children's lessons and swim safety. And I would love to share my experience with you. Parents, when you're at swimming lessons, please don't put pressure on your kids. The level is so not important. They should be learning at their own pace, having fun and enjoying being in the water. That will make them thrive and learn faster than ever before. Keeping up with the Jones next door is not important. Every child learns at their own pace and totally differently from the guy next door, even the sibling. So please don't compare them to any other children. They are unique in their own right. For more tips about being water safe, keep listening. I'm Rebecca from Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre, and you are listening to Triple H 100.1 FM, The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey, good morning to you. I'm Shani. And I'm Sashenka. We host Kids Power Play today at 1 o'clock, right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show, the best way to start your weekend.
You ready for this?
Welcome to my world. Now back to the Brad and Kiara Show on air.
Now, the last couple of weeks, we have been talking about these nurdles. And since, of course, we experienced nurdles and the Nurdle Free Lanka campaign with the Pearl Protectors while in Dehivala on one Sunday afternoon. And of course, we took it to our social pages and we started, posting a couple of videos talking about it through the radio show as well. We were surprised to find a lot of people reaching out to us directly, trying to understand what exactly these nurdles were all about. So clearly, what we gathered is there's a lot of room for people to know more about it. And simply based on that alone, we decided to invite the Pearl Protectors back onto the Brad and Kiara Show. I had a chat with Mudita, who was on radio with Shade earlier this week, to basically get either him or somebody from the Pearl Protectors, and it was Lakshani, who was on the beach with us when we were part of that first campaign for us to get to know more about nurdles, who's actually made some time for us this morning on the show. So Lakshani is going to tell you all about nurdles. What exactly are these nurdles? The history with nurdles and Sri Lanka, and of course why it suddenly became another big topic in the last couple of weeks, months. Right now, please welcome our environmentalist this morning on the show, Lakshani Vitanachi, our volunteer coordinator from the Pearl Protectors, right here on the Brad and Kiara Show.
The Environmentalist, organizations and individuals that protect, defend, and conserve the natural beauty of Mother Sri Lanka. The Environmentalist, because we care. Only on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hi everyone, my name is Lakshani Vitanachi. I'm the volunteer coordinator of the Pearl Protectors. You are now listening to Brad and Kiara Show. You might have heard the word nurdles thrown around lately, but what exactly are they? Nurdles are tiny plastic pellets about the size of a lentil that are used as the raw material to make almost all plastic products we use every day. They may look harmless, even a bit like fish eggs, but they are not something you want in the ocean or on our shorelines. Sri Lanka first experienced the devastating impact of nodal pollution in May 25th, 2021, when the MV Express Pole cargo ship caught fire and sank off our coast. Over 1,500 tons of plastic pellets were released into the ocean. These nodals washed upon our beaches, got into our marine ecosystems, and caused one of the worst marine pollution disasters in our region's history. Now, 4 years later, just as our coastlines were slowly recovering, we were hit again. In May this year, the MSC Elsa 3 released a new wave of nodals into our waters. Once again, we are seeing our beaches littered with these tiny pellets, threatening marine life, ecosystems, and the coastal communities who depend on the ocean.
It all starts with awareness and more information, and hopefully you have some that will make you think about what to do next. And we've got more with Lakshani coming up as well. After Dual Impact, she'll be talking about the harm that these nodals cause, as well as how you can be involved with the Nodal Free Sri Lanka campaign.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Brad and Kiara Show. If you love Michael Learns to Rock, keep listening.
Hey guys, this is DJ Mass, and you are listening to Brad and Kiara. Good morning, Sri Lanka. Good morning, Sydney. You are on the Brad and Kiara Show, and my name's DJ Mass.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara Show.
A town situated in the western coast of Sri Lanka, about 33 kilometers south of Colombo. Historical places along this area would be the ancient Catholic Church and the Daudavatta Purana Mahavihara. But also, the origin of the name, according to folklore, there were many indigenous doctors in this area. That name has kind of trickled down to Vedaduva. Aiboan, my name is Baset Yastri. I'm the guest services and reservations manager at the Blue Water Hotel Waduva on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney.
Real close to the Taronga Zoo, the Opera House, and even the Sydney Harbour Bridge. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
It's the dual impact. It's the dual impact. Back to back.
Two songs? One artist?
It's the dual impact. Now on your radio. Backtrack. 1993. the dual impact. It's the dual impact. Back to back.
Two songs? One artist?
It's the dual impact. Now on your radio.
He takes you out and he takes you up, 'cause he can show you so much. I go to bed and tomorrow again. There's a lot of work to be done. He gives you gold and he'll promise you the whole world will be yours. I just can't tell you I love you so, even though my odds are low. I'm not an actor, I'm not a star, and I don't even have my own car. But I'm hoping so much you will stay, that you will love me anyway. The dirty games and the neon shows, this is the world he knows. Watching the stars satisfies my soul. Thinking of him makes me feel so cool. The fancy cars and the rest of it. You just so fond of the man. Sometimes I wonder if you are blind. Can't you see he's got dirt on his mind? I'm not an actor, I'm not a star, and I don't even have my own car. But I'm hoping so much you will stay, that you will love me anyway. I'm not an actor, I'm not a star, and I don't even have my own car. But I'm hoping so much you will stay, that you will love me anyway. I'm not an actor, I'm not a star, and I don't even have my own car. Ooh, yeah. But I'm hoping so much you will stay, that you will love me anyway. I'm not an actor, I'm not a star, I don't even have my own car.
MLTR back to back on Dual Impact music. You can sing along to. That's, of course, what happens right here on the Brad and Kiara show. Sure hope you're enjoying every second of it. Now, if you want to be on this show, please remember we do have a WhatsApp global line as we come to you from Sydney and we go all around the world. Our WhatsApp global line is +61 47 91 91 883. That WhatsApp global line +61 47 91 91 883. Please use WhatsApp to connect, and once, of course, you send us a message, we will get back to you and see what can be done, and it's all about connecting from that moment onwards.
And if you know of any individuals or groups who are doing fantastic things for the community or the environment, we'd love to hear about that as well, because we love promoting all the good stuff that's happening around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for us to move back onto that chat. We had, of course, with Lakshani connecting nurdles and, of course, its impacts.
So we asked Lakshani to explain the harm that these nurdles cause to our oceans.
The environmentalist, organizations and individuals that protect, defend, and conserve the natural beauty of Mother Sri Lanka. The environmentalist, because we care. Only on the Brad and Kiara Show.
So why are nurdles so dangerous? Firstly, marine animals often mistake them for food, which can lead to injuries, starvation, and death. Nurdles also absorb toxic chemicals from the environment, which can enter the food chain. For humans, this means seafood contamination and environmental damage we can't easily reverse. Once they're out in the nature, they're almost impossible to clean up completely. This is why we launched our Nurdle Free Lanka campaign. After the Express Pole disaster, we knew we had to act. We started organizing targeted cleanups, documenting the extent of the problem and spreading awareness. It was about protecting our marine ecosystems, but also about empowering communities to take action. Now, with the MSC Elsa 3 spill, we've had to restart the campaign. It's disheartening to see this happening again, but we are not giving up.
And that's another reason why I love these guys. I mean, even though it looks like one of those impossible tasks, they will not stop. They will give it their best shot and they will collaborate, work with whoever who's available and, try. They will fight even alone. They will do it for the greater good of the environment. And that is why we want you to connect with these absolute champions you find in, of course, Sri Lanka, the Pearl Protectors. Ladies and gentlemen, we asked, of course, Lakshani. Now we clearly do talk about these amazing volunteer campaigns. What's your message to our listeners out there who are probably lazing around over the weekend, may have a bit of extra time as opposed to the weekdays? How can they collaborate? How can they join hands with the Pearl Protectors and, of course, work on these amazing beach cleanups, the Nurdle Free Lanka campaign, in order to protect and, of course, save, marine creatures from this terrible nurdle spill that happened.
The Environmentalist, now playing on the Brad and Kiara Show.
We have resumed our nurdle cleanups and we're calling on everyone who loves the ocean to be a part of the solution. If you want to help, it's super easy. You can register as a volunteer through our website www.pearlprotectors.org. Once you sign up, we'll send you email updates about upcoming cleanups. We also post all event details on our Instagram and other social media, so make sure you follow us and stay updated. Every little action counts, whether it's showing up for a cleanup, sharing our post, or just learning more about plastic pollution, you are making a difference. So follow us on social medias at Pearl Protectors and let's work together for a nurdle-free Sri Lanka. My name is Lakshani Vidhanachi. I'm the volunteer coordinator of the Pearl Protectors. You are now listening to Brad and Kiara Show. Thank you.
You're most welcome, Lakshani, and thanks for all the great work that you do as well. I'm sure some of you have heard of this saying where it says, when something goes wrong, everybody thinks that somebody will do it, and it ends up that nobody does anything. And here are the somebodies who are trying to do something. So if you also want to be involved, make sure you join these guys, find out when their next beach cleanup is, and be involved.
Volunteering is such a great thing, and that is something that we love promoting on the Brad and Kiara Show. And if you're looking for that opportunity to volunteer, here's that golden moment where you can, sign up, team up with the Pearl Protectors. So give it a shot. I'm quite sure they may have one even this weekend. You can go onto their Facebook page, their Instagram page, and you will get all those updates. It's simple as that. A big thank you to Mudita, Lakshani, and the entire team, all the volunteers at the Pearl Protectors. Keep up the great work.
You're with Brad and Kiara from Sydney, Australia.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney.
This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hi, my name's William Perrott. I'm an instructor at Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre, and this is me on the Brad and Kiara Show. Yeah, one of the things I see most often at the pool is parents overestimate their kids' swimming ability. So I think it's important for all parents to make sure they're supervising their kids at the pool, making sure that regardless of their swimming ability, that they're watching their kids in the pool and making sure that they're doing safe swimming. My name's William Perrott. I'm an instructor at Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre, and this is me on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Oh my gosh,
gosh, hello!
It's better than your morning latte, cappuccino, or even your plain tea.
You're with Brad and Kiara, the best radio experience.
Wait for it.
Now playing on your radio.
You let my love, you hit the target. You get that rush and then you walk out the door. You kept me small, that's what you wanted. I never noticed. You held my hand into the darkness. I didn't care, it made me just want you more. My God, your love, it seems so harmless. I never noticed. And I hate that you're gone, and I hate that I don't wanna let go. And I hate that you think that I'm weak, 'cause I don't wanna let you know. I'm gonna build castles from the rubble of your love, from the rubble of your love. I'm gonna be more than you ever thought I was, you ever thought I was. Each time you left, there was a hunger. I felt so dead, I couldn't take anymore. Losing your love, it left me stronger. I never noticed. And I hate that you're gone, and I hate that I don't wanna let go. And I hate that you think that I'm weak, 'cause I don't wanna let you know that I'm gonna build castles from the rubble of your love, from the rubble of your love. I'm gonna be more than you ever thought I was, you ever thought I was. I'm gonna build castles from the rubble of your love, from the rubble of your love. I'm gonna be more than you ever thought I was, you ever thought I was. Castles from the rubble of your love, from the rubble of your love. I'm gonna be more than you ever thought I was, you ever thought I was. I'm gonna build castles from the rubble of your love, from the rubble of your love. I'm gonna be more than you ever thought I was, you ever thought I was. I'm gonna build castles from the rubble of your love, from the rubble of your love. I'm gonna be stronger than you ever thought I was, you ever thought I was.
Music tailor-made for your weekends, and in the weeks to come, you can expect some additional details as we get deep into some locations we spent time in Sri Lanka. Wadua being, of course, one of our last stops in our little road trip. But, of course, we started off with Berula, Bentota, and then Hikadu and down to Wadua. So, out of the three locations, we're going to get deep into it. And as well as we're going to take you to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, as well as Penang, to connect with, of course, some highlights, some things that we discovered so that you get to know more about these amazing destinations.
And I know we've just wrapped up our holiday, but I was talking to somebody at work a couple of days ago, and they gave me some really good tips around, you know, how to book flights, when to book it, and whatnot. So I'm going to use those for our next holiday.
That's the key, right? Yes. Always, you know, what's the best time to get the best deal?
Yeah.
Which is, of course, a challenge. I mean, just a matter of days, it can go up by a couple of thousands. So that is, you know, a huge deal. But yeah, let's hope hope that those tips will come in handy for our next holiday, which the planning needs to begin soon, you see.
Yep, and also when they're tried and tested and passed, which is great as well, then there is, some luck in going through that process, which is always nice. I know we're speaking a little bit cryptically at the moment, but it's always good to talk to people to find out what they're doing and what they're doing differently to you, because sometimes you might think you have the best idea and the best way to do things until you speak to somebody else and then find out, oh, actually, there's some other way I can do this as well.
Fabulous indeed. There clearly is hope, ladies and gentlemen, for all of us.
Well, Joanna, she runs a country. She runs in Durban and the Transvaal. She makes a few of her people happy. Oh, she don't care about the rest at all. She's got a system they call apartheid. It keeps a brother in a subjection. But maybe pressure will make Joanna see how everybody could live as one. Oh, give me hope, Joanna. Hope, Joanna, give me hope. Joanna, for the morning come. And give me hope, Joanna. Hope, Joanna. Hope before the morning come. I hear she makes all the golden money to buy new weapons, any shape of guns. While every mother in a black Soweto fears the killing of another son, sneaking across all the neighbors' borders, now and again having little fun. She doesn't care if the fun and game she play is dangerous to everyone. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, for the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning come. She got supporters in higher places who turn their heads to the city sun. Joanna give them the fancy money, oh, to tempt anyone who come. She even knows how to swing opinion in every magazine and the journals. For every bad move that is Joanna make, they got a good explanation. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, for the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning come. Even the preacher who works for Jesus, the archbishop who's a peaceful man, together say that the freedom fighters will overcome the very strong. I wanna know if you're blind, Joanna, if you wanna hear the sound of drum. Can't you see that the tide is turning? Oh, don't make me wait till the morning come. Oh, to give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, for the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna.
Today's big birthdays.
We hope you're having a fantastic weekend if you are celebrating your birthday, and along with you, so many famous people happen to be celebrating theirs. It happens to be the birthday of actor Antonio Banderas.
Oh.
Interestingly enough, his ex-wife, Melanie Griffith, who is also an actress, who happens to be the mother of Dakota Johnson, celebrates her birthday this weekend as well. Justin Theroux celebrates his birthday this weekend.
Who's that?
He's been in a few movies as well that don't come to mind at the moment, unfortunately, because I'm distracted by the fact that it is the birth weekend of Dan Levy, who
Dan
is
Levy from
Schitt's Creek.
Oh,
yes.
wow. That's the son,
The
right?
son, yes,
oh,
correct.
He's brilliant.
I love him. He celebrates his birthday this weekend. So does Eric Bana. He celebrates his birthday this weekend
Hold
as
on,
well.
I think we watched a new TV series with Eric Bana. Was it
Untamed?
Untamed?
Untamed, yes.
Oh, that's good. We're going to talk about that next weekend on the show. But yeah, let's continue with that list.
Kevin McKidd from Grey's Anatomy. I think he was Dr. Owens. Celebrates his birthday this weekend as well. Gillian Anderson from The X-Files celebrates her birthday this weekend as well. So does another...
Scully.
Yes.
Diana Scully.
Diana Scully. Also another actress from Grey's Anatomy, Jessica Capshaw, celebrates her birthday this weekend. So does Anna Kendrick. Very popular from the Trolls movies and a bunch of other ones as well. And it happens to be the birth anniversary of Whitney Houston.
Oh, that's a big birth anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, see whether you know these individuals. You might even know them personally. We got Susanna Creep. We got Gayan Jayampati, Jonathan Creek, Jeremy Muller from the world of books in Sri Lanka. Happy birthday to you. We got Krishanta Pires, who celebrates his birthday this weekend. We have Anuka Chamal. The birthday list continues. Ladies and gentlemen, former national cricketer Ramesh Lahiru Thirimani, as a lot of people used to call him. Lahiru Thirimani celebrates his, I think, he turns 36, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, happy birthday to you. We got Tasha Jad. We also got, let me see, more big birthdays. Minu Pereira. The list continues. Nirosh Gunawardena, Sherwin Bachman. We have Dinesh Jaya Singha. More on the list. We have Robert Devanasan, who celebrates his birthday. Mario Sandakan. Not forgetting another list that I need to jump straight into. And oh wow, have I lost it straight away? Nope, let's get this refreshed. Ladies and gentlemen, more people who celebrate their birthdays this weekend. Situmi Fernando, Onela Rajapaksa. We have, let me see, Sarat Veera Singha, Sarat Kumar, Rasika Prasad, Ramesh, as well as Pravini Silva. We have Hiranya Pereira, Chanaka Pereira, who also celebrates his birthday this weekend. If you know any of these guys, please call and wish them and tell them happy birthday. By the way, we heard this on the Brad and Kiara show. All the very best to you guys from the Brad and Kiara show, as always.
You're with Brad and Kiara from Sydney, Australia.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney.
Ayubowan from Sydney. Ayubowan from Sydney to all of you.
This is the Brad and Kiara show.
Salam Sajatra. That's just something like Namaste or Vanakkam. Ayubowan. Yeah, something like Ayubowan, yeah. Okay, you are right in the city center of Kuala Lumpur and in this place called Bukit Bintang. So it's basically a tourist hub. So this is where the world comes to you over here. Hi guys, my name is Kubain. I was born and bred in Malaysia, right smack in the city of Kuala Lumpur on the Brad and Kiara show. And we operate a small F&B outlet in Bukit Bintang, which is not far from the city center.
Coming soon to the Brad and Kiara show.
Now, I gotta say, this guy and his cooking was just unbelievable. I was so hungry that afternoon.
Yes.
And he had this clay pot rice that he prepared. One was, I think, a seafood rice. The other was, I don't know what it was.
Chicken, I think, yeah.
Wow. It was out of this world. And he's going to be on the show telling us all about the secret ingredient, which is kind of connected to Sri Lanka, which is why I'm so excited about this. Kubain from Kuala Lumpur is going to be on the Brad and Kiara show. Somebody we met while, of course, exploring that part of Asia, as they call it, truly Asia, Malaysia.
And with that, it's time for us to wrap things up on the show. We hope you enjoyed everything you heard. And if there's any feedback, let us know through our WhatsApp Global line or through our social pages. We would love to hear from you. And until we talk to you again next weekend, we hope you have a fantastic week ahead. Take care and stay safe.
As always, say it with me, Jaya Veva from Sydney, Australia. May it be a better weekend and a fabulous week to follow, as of course we get to the middle of this month as well, which is kind of crazy. But either way, we got so many things to look forward to. So stick around, make sure you tune in to the Brad and Kiara show. Log in from wherever you are, catch our podcasts on so many different platforms, and make sure next weekend, like a prayer, you of course catch the next edition as well. Until next weekend, as always, it's goodbye, God bless from the Brad and Kiara show.
barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time while she got freedom. 'Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. The best days will be some of my worst. She finally met a man that's gonna put her first. While I'm wide awake, she's no trouble sleeping. 'Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. No. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up that you're okay? I'm falling to pieces, yeah. I'm falling to pieces. They say bad things happen for a reason. Wild words gon' stop the bleeding. 'Cause she's moved on while I'm still grieving. And when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. Oh, and what am I gonna do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up that you're okay? I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces, yeah. I'm falling to pieces. Still love what the other one's missing. I'm falling to pieces. 'Cause when the heart breaks, no, it don't break even. Oh, you got his heart and my heart and none of the pain. You tuck your suitcase, I tuck the blue. Now I'm trying to make sense of what little remains. Oh, 'cause you left me with no love and no love to my name. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time while she got freedom. 'Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break. No, it don't break, no, it don't break even. What am I gonna do when the best part of me was always you? What am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up that you're